So we are in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in Riyadh for the Global Auto Salon. Myself, Lauren Healy, Nick Nelson, and Abdul Hadi Al-Kantari, who is a friend of mine from here in the KSA, Mustang RTR driver. We'll be doing demos out here. And it should be a very interesting adventure and good time. We got a great crew and we're just heading to the venue now to set up and see what's going on, grab the vehicles and all that fun. So yes, here we go. We're heading to the track. See, got to build a ramp. Hope the trucks made it. Have some fun. Thank you. Nope. Trying to find the entrance into this joint. It's our third stop. Always an adventure.
Oh, and they got 24 hours to set up. How's it looking?
We'll see. Maybe they work magic. Yo, it'll fit through there though. All right, go ahead. I got to film. So we made it to the venue. We're searching, trying to figure things out. It's always an adventure when you're traveling across the world to do events. But we do have one car here. Unfortunately, Nick and Lauren's trucks aren't here yet. Although they did say that they'll be here tonight by 3 o'clock in the morning, they would expect. So we need to go find our ramp and your part and our paddocks. No one knows where anything really is at this juncture, and we're just trying to figure it all out. But good thing we got some good friends here with the Mahara crew. We got some good translating going on. But this is my hot rod. So this is an RTRD we built for Abdul Hadi Al-Kantari. These are our drivers. They're crazy drivers. We approve. Yeah, so very familiar cockpit. We built this for him in 2016. So he's been out here shredding it for years. Him and his teammate Moth are killers, and very, very fun dudes. So grateful to be able to get behind the wheel of that thing and tear it up. Very similar to the older ones we used to run in our race cars, and it'll rip. So yeah, it's wild. Every time I come to Saudi, always a good time, always some things to figure out, but in the end it always comes together and always works out. This show is massive. I hope I'm able to share the scope of what they're doing here, because it is so unbelievable. You can see the Hot Wheels loop-de-loop over there in the distance. Should be a fun week. Now we got to figure out where everything is.
Well, shocker, Lauren's not on the list. They actually let you in this place?
Boom.
Welcome.
We have, we're here at the Unfinished Sweet Festival. It does not look anything like this picture.
It does not. Oh, look, it's Tony Angelo's car. Tony, we found your car. It's in Saudi, in case you're missing it. There you guys are. We're going this way. We think we know where our booth is. Always an adventure, Lauren. So this is current status, 24 hours before it's go time. There's gonna be a lot of busy people tonight.
ED, get your Miller welder and help out, bro.
Other cars that they can get here. This thing got some juice.
Oh, yeah.
Those are other cars.
The throttle pedal feels like Rocky though, so I'll be ready to hunt.
Oh yeah.
All right, round 2. Things were a bit discombobulated when we first got here. So we went and had some delicious dinner, took a nap, and now we're gonna do some testing. It's 9 p.m. So these gents are just finishing up.
The really scary part. Yeah. I'm in front. If that bitch folded as you guys were doing this, and he just
drives straight through you.
and fold the ramp straight on top of you.
Just be ready to zig. Be ready to zig, son.
In your doors. In your
That would be no good.
Coming to see you, buddy.
Yeah,
She ready to rock, dog?
we think so. Just some finishing touches here. Finalizing the wrap. About time to party. drive. It's got 265 like regular NQ05 street tires on it, but it's got a ton of forward bite. But off throttle, it rotates pretty crazy, so it's just a matter of staying on throttle. But it's pretty fun to drive in this little box. It's actually set up perfect. So
Not a lot of smoke out there. It's pretty.
it's super slick right now. Like it's got this layer of Saudi dust, but definitely fun. Is super rad.
Vaughn?
We're standing on our ramp. We made it.
We just got to build the rest of it.
We just got to build the rest. They just need plywood on it because they made us take the wood off to ship it here. They made us take the wood off to ship it here so they can build wood to bring it. But what I do know is this is a $4,000 pallet, believe it or not. And a ramp that flew here on an airplane. Oh, no.
Bro.
Really? Really? Lauren's off. Oh, ED, good work, dog.
I think you just gotta go.
You got it, Lord! That one's a little weird because you got to walk right over.
All right, now box jump back up on top of it.
So Lauren's truck's here. Nick's truck is unknown. We have a ramp. We have 2 Mustangs in Lauren's truck. So we have a show, which is most important. It's getting there. It's a little slow start. There's been some bad weather that hurt the ships on the way in. So we're getting it sorted.
He's lying. Everything is perfect.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Especially with Khaled here. He's going to kill it for us. They have Saudi Drift League here that is going on. So I'm going to jump in, do a few little rips on the course they're running. But these are the hot rods they roll with. Everyone is starting to get behind motorsport and customizing cars, and it's a really young market, but growing like crazy. So this event is all put on by the government to kind of inspire this culture. You know, we have it in America, so we take it for granted, but this is you know, everybody's interested in it. There's just no avenues to do things, so that's what they're creating, which is really cool and super rad thing to be a part of, you know, on the ground floor, and inspiring and you know, showing the possibilities. All right, we have an Ultra 4 truck here. Lauren's truck made it. So we got the ramp, we got a Mustang, we have another Mustang which is somewhere else, and Ultra 4 truck. Nick's turning to a mechanic because he doesn't have a truck today. Might as well. Look at these cute little wheels. Oh, isn't that cute? Yeah, it's all coming together. Like I said, I think after day 2 it'll be 100% flowing. So walking in the auction hall, quite a lot of really rad cars. I'll be going to auction this week, or today, I believe. I don't know what's gonna sell or not sell, but it's pretty wild. There's a few pretty wild cars here. So that's an electric supercar, evidently. Built in Italy. Look at this. The Hudson Hornet is here. And then there's this from Fast and the Furious. I don't know which one, but maybe Fast and Furious 14 or something. And there's my unicorn. Well, it's maybe not a unicorn, but it's my dream machine. I was extremely unimpressed when I drove one in Gatville a number of years ago, but I still have a massive affinity to the Countach. This is the 25th anniversary, and it is beautiful. Jeez. A lot of people have increased their prices here, thinking that the Saudis will just pay whatever for their cars, which I have a lot of friends out here, and I've been doing business here for 10 years, and it's a very high misconception. Saudis are extremely smart, know exactly what they're doing, what they're buying, and yes, they have, some of them have the money, and yes, they'll pay, you know, what is fair, but there's a lot of people that certainly don't know and just kind of jack things up, and certainly are realizing that they're not selling things out here from the rumors I've heard. But you know, you live and learn. Not everybody has experience, and not everybody understands how this works. This is another one of my favorite cars here. I've wanted to do a Pantera for a very, very long time. And you know, wouldn't it be just so sweet to put an EcoBoost from a Ford GT in that? Yes, I know some of you don't like the EcoBoost, but it is bad as shit. Take you over. It's pretty cool, like a monumental weekend for RTR. We've got our Series 1 RTR with Ford Performance at the Ford display in the LA Auto Show, and here we are all the way across the globe to Saudi Arabia, and we have our RTR vehicles display here with our partner here in Saudi, Mahara, who does a lot of installations, vehicle builds, and really great people. They do a lot of good business and have great relationships. So the kind of people you want to work with. So for me, it's a huge, very cool to see as our brand, you know, living and breathing in multiple continents, multiple countries, all over the world. It feels really good. You know, it's been a lot of hard work. Certainly far from over, but really grateful to have such an awesome team and people that believe in what we're doing, that really get it. You know, I think our brand is something that you feel. You know, we don't, frankly, I think we do a bad job of selling, but I also don't think that we necessarily need to sell. I think that, you know, when I built RTR, it's a feeling, it's a lifestyle, it's something that you want to be a part of, and it's very cool to see a lot of people starting to gravitate towards that, especially in a world full of selling and being gimmicky and, you know, just doing things for money. And for me, I like to do things because I think they're cool, because I think they're fun, and I think that it's going to bring a smile to people's faces. I mean, that's what I believe is my core purpose, is, you know, to share fun, and, you know, hopefully the fun and inspires and you know, does things to enhance others. So it's really cool to see that working. So all right, so we snuck out of the event and we brought Nick's truck. What's up? This is Mawab Essa. He is driving with me. He's a Mahara driver. He drives RTRDs out here in Saudi. And he's a badass. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's been driving RTRDs now for how long? 2-3 years? 3 years. Yeah. What do you think?
Crazy, man. Crazy.
He's a very good driver. So we've been having fun together here. So we just came to the dunes. I'm already like losing my voice from talking so much out here. It's our driver, Osama. Osama, our driver, he's a crazy man behind the wheel. We had to calm him down. Say what's up. Say what's up to my people. What do you say?
Crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy. You're both crazy.
Too crazy.
So yeah, it's we're gonna go have some fun here on some four-wheelers. Or sorry, I'm gonna have a four-wheeler. They're gonna go four-wheel drive. trucks for half an hour. We're gonna go check out these dunes. Quite the food build out. I got a delicious falafel sandwich. Well, things are starting to settle down a bit. This event is like such a huge undertaking, and there was shipping missing, Nick's truck was late, we didn't get to rehearse, so we're doing our first rehearsal during a live show. 2 cars drifting, 2 trucks jumping over, and you know, it's pretty sketchy because those trucks are big, and if we're off our marks or something happens, it could be pretty catastrophic. So fortunately though, we got a group of pretty rad drivers that are making magic, and everything's gone well, and now we got everything pretty much together, and it should be a good show tonight. The event's pretty on and popping, and I'm in another hall from the auction hall. This is called the Salon Hall. So this is where these cars aren't auctioned, but they're all for sale. And there's just some super radness all around here. Yes. Yes, sir.
My name is Abdurrahman.
Hi.
I'm one of your biggest fans.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, it was very nice meeting you.
Hey, very nice to meet you as well. Enjoy the show. Good luck with everything. Still wild to me. All the way in Saudi Arabia. Never in a million years I think that I would be here, let alone being stopped for selfies and autographs while walking around. It's just crazy.
Oh, you brought a pen?
Brought a pen, dog.
You got a pen into Saudi Arabia?
I gotta take notes, line notes, son.
Hey, welcome.
He's a roller.
Yeah.
He's a constant roller.
What time is it? What's the day?
It's 8:50. Today is Sunday, November 24th, I do believe.
Guys, woo!
Yeah! All right, so showtime. Really gonna be our actual first demo where everything is working. It's kind of been trial by fire because equipment didn't show up, so we couldn't do a rehearsal. So our first exhibition was like our first practice, and then the second exhibition there was a small problem, so we only did one, and then so now it's all together. Everyone's got the plan. It should be good, and I'm super pumped. I really want to get that thing, but Yeah, I'm not allowed, and it's actually a lot more technical than one might think. Well, not technical, but maybe painful is a better word. But yeah, so we're about to do this. We got RTRD. These things have basically 4 performance, 427 motors, effectively about 550 horsepower at the wheels, 4-speed dog boxes, and
Saudi Arabia!
Yeah, Jared! And you know we got Jared over here. We're running Nitto NT555 G2s and NT05s up front. It's very similar to our comp car up front. I'm pumped though. This event has been pretty incredible and really enjoying the people and the vibe. So smiles on faces and having a lot of fun myself. All right, here we go. Time to party with the boys.
Was done, and you came and got him, and we're like, what? And then Eric starts yelling at us to go. And
Where's no tangent, huh?
We just thought you wanted to go hard or something.
Yeah, he's like, oh, him and Mothra were done tandeming. He's gonna go hit it some more. We're like, so we're just sitting there watching, and then we're like, what? Yo, and they were standing there going, son. I was over there like, we're just sitting there watching.
What'd you do?
It happens. Well, I planned the show. I've quizzed everybody 15 times, and I skipped the tandem, Nick and Lloyd's tandem. I was so excited. I was like, this is going so good. I'm having so much fun. And then I blew it. But nobody died.
You blew it. Nobody did.
Nobody died.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm here. Ready.
You did good. You came back for the end of the tandem. Vaughn was supposed to come with you, and he came and got you and took you back out.
And you guys are like, where's our tandem, huh? That's
What an idiot.
We just thought you wanted.
Hey, say no lazy boy, dog. What are you doing? Okay? I'm gonna see my fitness hoopty.
Don't run.
Don't run.
You don't what?
Yeah.
Oh, who broke it?
Herb broke it.
Who broke it?
Herb broke it.
I think it's the flux capacitor. So I showed up to drive the short car because I've been invited and it wasn't running. And then you touched it. And then what happened? And then Jimmy jiggled some wires around and now it works. Beautiful. Love it when a plan comes together. Exactly. Okay? I need a full good prep.
Right.
I need perfect weight balance.
All right.
Good. Put me in a big bar in the back.
Good. Looks
Okay.
good. Wait,
Perfect.
Wait. One more check.
Okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
Right there.
Beautiful.
Well, let it stand open.
Perfect. That'd be fine.
Where'd it go?
Yes. Always a good time.
Wait, who is that?
Fun having abroad, baby.
Oh, y'all want to see fun? He's not sorry.
Hey, you need bigger axles, that's all. Am I the first one to break it?
You're the first person to crash that hard.
What'd I do?
There's no
I got the tire. Alright, so I broke the shark cart. And I can't leave my boys hanging. So I'm gonna take the RTR over there. back in America.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, what a wild, fun event. We are all exhausted. We've been long nights, early days, but this is, you know, we made history this weekend. You know, we got to come to Saudi Arabia, who is now basically opening up for tourism, opening up a lot of regulations. So, you know, people are able to now be a bit more creative than they could previously. They are going to be opening up regulations for cars and modifications and things like that. So it's really cool to come out and you know, be a part of this inspiring of this next generation here in Saudi Arabia. So it's pretty rad. The love for drifting is real. They got a taste of Ultra 4 this weekend. They got a taste of trophy trucks. In fact, we took a few people out to the dunes, and it was just incredible cultural exchange. And I'm super grateful to have the opportunity to do it with some badass dudes, Nick Nelson, Lauren Healy, and my now new friend Montessa, and a longtime friend Abdul Hadi Alcantari, who is both the drifters from the Al Jazeera Ford Racing team out here, whom with them and Mahar Racing are our RTR distributors who I've had a long time relationship with. So very cool to see the progression. Keep it up, Saudi. Look forward to coming back and seeing what you guys cooked up between now and then.